the players are walking back onto the ground now. The break is over. And it's time to get back into the play. And so there should only be one ball left in this over to finish it off. One ball left in the over. And short of a length, and it got into the batsman's pads. End of the over, it's 66 for 4. So this is the 21st over. Alright, first ball of the 21st over, Butler comes into bowl. And leg glances it, and short fine leg collects it for a dot ball. Butler into bowl, and defended, oh sorry, left alone outside the off stump for a dot ball. Butler into bowl, and defended, pushed back to the bowler for a dot ball. So, with 20 overs to go now, and score in the 60s, at least double their score gets them into the 130s. Comes into bowl. Oh, not the best defended shot there. Okay, very good stuff there from Butler. Good flight, and oh, well defended there. So with the wickets, 4 wickets down, which means one more over the course of the next half an hour, means they really don't have enough in hand for a comprehensive launch. And that's a maiden. It's still 66 for 4. Alright, so McCormick is to continue to bowl from the river end. Comes into bowl. And whoa, left alone outside the off stump. McCormick into bowl. And whoa! Getting some very nice movement away from the batsman, and also getting some extra bounce off the pitch. So the ball was still new enough that it's still getting some action off the pitch. This new batsman would have to do a lot of work. Oh, squared up. And the ball got a thick edge to the gully region, fielded there by the fielder in the gully slash fourth slip area. There's still comes into bowl, and again squares himself up to defend that one. So everything is quite squarish, or quite backwards. So there's the two slips, then there's the backward point, and then there's the extra cover point, which is quite square, not an orthodox cover, but a cover point. And so that equates to 4 fielders around about the square, behind square of the offside. Whoa! I'm not sure that I'd hit the bat, but very well defended there by the fielder in the gully. And then the fielder at mid-off is very straight, which means there's a huge gap in extra cover. If the batsman wanted to play a leg cover drive, comes into bowl, and again defended. Another great over. Butler to continue to bowl from the childcare centre end. Comes into bowl and left alone, the ball spinning but outside and missing off stump there. Butler into bowl and tries to leg glance it, and it's a throw and wide. So is able to leg glance it, and the ball went down to the short fine leg region, but the fine leg fielder had to run around, and there was enough time for a single despite the throw. So that's first run for the new session, and so the new batsman, the left-hander, comes out. Well, they're both new batsmen because the batsmen lost their wickets over the last few overs, so the left-hander is in. Still the slog sweep fielder is there. Comes into bowl and defended. So it's a 5-4 field. Again, there's no one in cover, so if the batsman wanted to play a cover drive, he would have lots of runs to get. But a very dangerous shot. Oh, tries to work it off the back foot into the third man region, but the second slip fielder saved it. Some very clever stuff there from Butler as he comes into bowl. Oh, whoa, no! And then attempted to play a big, expansive, straight drive. The keeper missed it. The first slip missed it. I mean, that would have been an opportunity for a stumping there. The batsman just overbalanced and collapsed onto his front foot, and if Merritt had taken the ball cleanly, there might have been a chance to whip the bails off. Butler into bowl. Oh, chopped down on the Yorker. End of the over. And left alone. Into bowl and driven, very well driven. 4 runs there. Wow, that's a great straight drive by the left-hander. That's what he must have been trying to do to Butler, where he gets his feet out of the way and he allows his right elbow to guide the ball through the straight mid-off region. Very good technique. Oh, in the air over the head of the fielder at cover. They've got to run this out. They're going for the second. They've got to go for a third on the arm. Third on the arm. Yes, they do. And it's a wild throw. So 3 runs there. Aggressive batting by Epping. The fielding by Diamond Creek was not up for it. And so they get some runs there. Very good stuff. Will Williams hold his nerve after those 2 balls? Comes into bowl and left alone, and it's a wide. Comes into bowl. And left alone, and it's a no ball. Comes into bowl. Oh, playing a miss. Oh dear. Comes into bowl and left alone. Comes into bowl and chops down on the Yorker. The ball harmlessly dribbles into the covers for a dot ball. End of the over. Bedurk to continue to bowl. Looks like he's going to bowl out his entire lot of overs all in a single spell. Comes into bowl, and it's short, and it's at the body, and it's pulled down to the fine leg region. They get one, they're going to go for two. Are they going to go for a third on the arm? No, they don't, just the two. Is Bedurk getting tired? He's bowled very well, very good spell. But can he keep going? And defended off the front foot, pushed to point for a dot ball. Comes into bowl and aggressively driven, and it beats the fielder at mid-off. No, he doesn't, he saves it. Very good ball there. Very good piece of fielding there, I should say. They get one. And there's a short fielder in bat pad sort of region, and long on is on the fence. Comes into bowl and defended. The ball fielded there by the bat pad. Comes into bowl. Oh, the ball skids through, going through the gate between bat and pad. That's a surprising ball considering what we've seen from this pitch over the course of today's play. Bedurk into bowl, and it's caught. Tried to play some sort of sweepy shot, top edged, and caught by the bat pad. And that's also the end of the over. This is the 26th over now. And Epping are 5 wickets down. They're just about going at 3 and a bit runs per over. So their run rate is still very healthy. They're on track for a pass score of 120, 130. But right now, they're with 5 wickets down, they are not in a position to launch into something bigger like a 140 or a 150 score. So Diamond Creek could take the rest of the wickets and bowl Epping out if they really tried for it. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. It looks like it's Wells, Dale Wells to come into bowl. Left arm, medium, fast at the river end. This very clever bowler can move it both ways. Comes into bowl. Oh! Tries to play an orthodox block shot, but sort of came back at him. Thick inside edge, harmlessly dribbles to the mid-wicket region. Coming off a very short run-up right now. Wells into bowl and driven into the covers, but there are too many fielders there and there's no chance of a run there. But Merritt cannot take it cleanly, but there was no real run-out chance there. Dot ball after all that. Comes into bowl. And whoa, clamps down on the Yorker. Very good stuff from Wells. He is a very wily, clever bowler. Can he bring about a mistake from this left-handed batsman? Comes into bowl. Oh, tries to work it into third man, but fielded there by the gully slash fourth slip. Wells into bowl. Wool tries to work it again into the third man region and again fielded by the fielder at gully slash fourth slip. Maiden, end of the over. So change of the bowling now at the childcare centre end. Williams just sorting out his field. Looks like it's going to be the other Elsink, Mitchell Elsink, who bowls right arm fast medium, coming in from the childcare centre end. And ooh, bit of a floaty ball to start off. So this is the 27th over. So we're fast approaching the final 10, when you would expect to score about 50 runs if you have a really good platform, 40 runs if you have an okay platform, 30 if you're just getting by in a reasonable way. Elsink into bowl and driven to the short cover for a dot ball. The field, slip, backward point, short cover, and short cover is going. No, wait, well, the field is being changed, so I'll have to talk about it after this ball is over. An extra fielder on the offside, so now it's a 3 fielders on the leg side and a 6 on the offside. Comes into bowl and tries to leg glance it straight to mid on for a dot ball. So, slip, gully, short cover, backward point, extra cover, straight mid off, orthodox mid on, a deep-ish, maybe 2 or 3 metres backwards mid wicket, and then a backward square leg a few metres back as well. And left alone there. So on the leg side you have the 2 fielders mid wicket and square leg, both 4 or 5 metres from an orthodox position. So they're a bit more defensive, and on the offside, it's very attacking. Everyone's saving one or trying to take a wicket with a catch. Comes into bowl, and left alone outside the off stump again. Other than the 24th over, which involved a boundary and a 3, which involved 9 runs being scored after that over. Other than that, there's only been 5 runs scored since the drinks break. And driven through the covers, and the fielder at cover happily just picks it up. 1 run off the over. It's 81 for 5. Wells to continue to bowl. Wells in. And hits the pad, but dribbles out to the backward square leg for a dot ball. This is the 28th over. Wells into bowl. And top edge pull shot, and the fielder at first slip unable to save it, so 1 run there. That could have nearly been the 6th wicket. When you're in a situation, a one-day game, after you bowl a few very good dot balls, eventually the bad shot from the batsman will come. Wells into bowl and defended. It's just about playing about the pressure. So the more dot balls you get, the more you're able to put the batsman under some stress. Eventually you will work their nerve down, and then the bad shot will come. It's just a matter of time. Wells into bowl and tries to play a back foot cover drive shot, but after Wells bowled it, he was very displeased because it was too close to the body, and he feared that the batsman might pull it, but then the batsman actually stepped over towards the leg side in order to stay inside it to play a backward cover drive shot instead. And that time it pulled. And this time it's over the head of the fielder at mid-wicket, and he runs around to collect it. And another single there. So, 2 times Wells drops it in short, 2 times a pull shot, 2 times a top edge, 2 times just missing the fielder. So, little bit by little bit, Diamond Creek are just working this pressure, getting the bad shots to happen, keeping that run rate in control. And it's a pull shot, and this time it's well played. At 6. What a 6. End of the over. 89 for 5. Elzink into bowl. And caught. That is the best catch for Channel 8, because we could capture it all, and that left-hander, whose favourite shot was that expansive straight drive, by getting his bottom elbow to launch it up and using his top elbow to control the angle and the direction, has lost his wicket, caught there by the mid-off fielder. It's now 89 for 6. So the new batsman, right-hander, coming in at number 8, running out of wickets, Epping, and defended, very stretched out defensive shot. So right now Epping have a lot of time on their hands, but they're running out of wickets. Elzinkin to bowl and left alone outside the off stump. I think right now, so right now, with only 4 wickets in hand, but 10 overs to go, the wickets certainly have been taken, and yet they've got a number of runs right now, Epping. They definitely, in terms of runs, have a good run rate, and forward defensive. So there are 2 options that Williams has right now. One is to just try to crush the rest of the Epping tail by getting the remaining 4 wickets. The other one is to try to buy some cheap overs so that the run rate goes down from 3 to about 2.5. Comes into bowl. And dot ball there. Obviously those 2 options are not mutually exclusive. You can both attack in order to get dot balls and to get wickets. But the question is, what is your priority? Is it to bowl out Epping for 110, or is it to keep Epping to only about 110 by getting their run rate down? Or could you bowl out Epping for about 100? 4 wickets for about 15 runs, maybe? Comes into bowl. And defensively pushed. Wicket maiden! It's 89 for 6. So Shallard into bowl. Comes into bowl. And it's pulled. Bradley Shallard coming in to bowl at the river end, replacing Wells. And it's pulled. And it's in between 2 fielders, and they go for a second. So 2 times to play the pull shot, 2 times not able to hit the properly, and 2 times chances. So Shallard is pitching it short of a length. This batsman is willing to pull. Comes into bowl. Well, this time left alone, wide outside the off stump, near the wide marker. This is the 30th over now, so still a lot of time for Epping to score plenty of run. 10 overs is quite a long time. Comes into bowl, and it's a big slog, and it's a diving catch, but no success. He misses it, and it trails along, and they get 1 run for all that. So Epping are still willing to play some shots. With the run rate about 3 runs per over, that's an awkward position, because Diamond Creek won't be happy because they'll want the run rate to go a bit down. Epping won't be happy because they want the run rate to go a bit up, because Epping would want something 3.5 to 4, not just 3, a flat 3. And it's a no ball. So from Epping's point of view, they need to try to get on with it, because even though they've got plenty of time on their hands, they still need to score that extra 40 or 50 runs to get a very good winnable total. But Diamond Creek can apply the squeeze here. Oh, playing a mess. If Diamond Creek apply the squeeze here, get the run rate down to 2.5, they could actually undercut the 120, so that it's less than 3 runs per over required. It would take an amazing piece of bowling. Probably it would be safer to bowl them out than that, Comes in the ball. And, oh, not well played. Last minute decided to defend it. It's 93 for 6.